Mark's finest instrumentals is back. You better get some nuts, cause we will take you to the underground.
Yeah, I did it, yeah, you know I did it. Who ain't getting with it? Be the one I hit. I gotta do my do, I gotta keep it true. I gotta make a move and I'm a true pursuer and it's on. No, I ain't quitting. Up in the morning, my mind be on spitting. This thing an addiction, this thing that I've written be hitting, it's hitting. I think I get rid of my gun. How you wanna when I come? Come correct, I gotta take mine. You in my spot, I'ma take that right now. Murder, pen a hollow hurt. I got a ton of burger beef from such a server. This is drama. You don't want no part of, cause I go retarded. Rip apart a punch, won't you slow down? Never ever had I so sever. Yeah, teeny, any know better than I ever wanna see. Shredder, rat, nigga. Take it however, ain't nobody better. We up in the places, whatever, wherever. For cheese and no cheddar, I'm still gonna get her. And not even water could get them all wetter. The raw, doggy the God, got him in ya. Authority, y'all, mighty in y'all. Nobody y'all, fighting like war. When will he stop firing?
How many licks do we take to keep thinking when you about to break? When you rip us surrounded by fakes, type of time they consider the greats.
You in the bubble where ain't no escaping the moon red or bloody the night of the day, and I still will appeal to the.
Hey, I'm back once again. It's the Uncle, and welcome to another episode of Tuba. And listen, man, the females never get the respect that they deserve out here in hip hop, especially the good ones that make quality hip hop out here and not showing off their bodies and all that. So my girl Rhapsody decided to come back out and represent for the females, and not only that, just the females, don't get me wrong, represent for hip hop in general, as she brought her new mixtape, or EP rather, which in my opinion is a nice album, if I could say so myself, and it's called Crown. So you definitely don't want to miss what I got to say about that. Of course, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell y'all about what I was able to grab. Not a lot. We still getting over that Tribe. That thing is getting major run, major spin all across the globe. So once again, shout out to Q-Tip and the Tribe Called Quest for putting that nice album out. You guys are giving me some nice feedback on my review for that. One thing I want to say too also, listen, if I don't care about the thumbs down, thumbs up on my videos, that's fine. But if you thumbs down, right, why don't you at least tell a brother what he can work on so I can make these videos better or a little bit more to your liking. Alright? That's all I got to say about that. So listen, my man Dave, my man swung past the crib. He was telling me about this ball. He wanted to drop this mixtape off to me. He was like, yeah, you know, this ball got a nice little body of work out here. And I'm talking about this ball, Ad Streets, all right, out of West Philadelphia. Nice little mixtape called Street Fighter 2. I definitely started to kind of dig in. I'm just now getting into it, and it's a nice, so far so good. It's a nice little piece of work. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm telling you, so far so good. Shout out to Ad Streets. And then it's another ball that's been around for quite some time, and I'm talking about my man Ryu. He's been blazing the underground circuit for a minute now, and he has a nice album that came out a little bit ago called Tanks for the Memories. You definitely don't want to miss out on it. It's some really, really good music, some dope hip hop out here, y'all. All you gotta do is just go find it. And listen, my man Configured, I mean, you know, shout out to Configured. I don't know how I missed out on this, man. I'm so sorry, but Hostility, I definitely grabbed it after we started touching base a little bit on social media. I can tell you, so far so good. You definitely want to grab this this mixtape. He got El the Sensei on there. He got Chino XL on here. He got the ball Prince Poe, who, you know, used to blaze with Organized Confusion. So you definitely want to grab that. And another slept-on boy out here, I'm talking about my man Dizzy Wright. He teamed up with Demrick, and they brought out Blaze with Us. It's a nice mixtape, y'all. Please don't miss out on it. And guess what? I'll be back after this dope video to tell y'all what I thought about Rhapsody's Crown. Stay tuned.
You already know what time it is. CG. I suggest you turn my music up a notch.
Militant and malicious, you know P don't play. Demolish the whole block when that AK spray. Now your boys is picking sides like Carlito's way. These treasure. My boys is down for whatever. They stone cold killers, peeling bananas with gorillas. Put your armor on if you niggas really rockin' with us. I ain't playing with you pussies, I'm serious. I'm on the highest stone on the pyramid, so you should fear the kid. And everything that I'm spitting is so ridiculous. The flow bubonic bars from growing up come magnificent. I'm on some different. If you don't understand or comprehend, you're unintelligent, blatantly ignorant. Don't pay you cause the suckers, and I'm okay with it. I was stealing money at 7, I have no innocence, and I ain't making a move on nothing if it no benefit. I stayed up late night in the kitchen just cooking shrimp, seafood platter, fish fry and bring out the batter. I'm just climbing up the ladder, no worries, it doesn't matter. I'm all about my paper, bank rolls is getting better. My mind scrambled, thoughts have been scattered. I make it happen, just label me the captain. I'm the queen of this rap shit. You other misses to spit and can disappear. My lala got me higher than the lid. I suggest you bow down when you see this queen appear. And I took a little break, yeah, I gave myself a year. Now I'm back on the scene like I never disappeared. I murdered, listen clear. I hand them the rope and then I kick away the chair. And when I grab the mic, you spit it so like a scared. And confidence, I was born when it's all walk around with no fear.
Hey, I'm back once again. You know who it is. If not, then whatever. Alright? Listen, it's so tough out here for the female MC these days. We know this. Unless they showing only boobs and butt and all that, these balls ain't trying to listen. And guess what? If that's the case with you, if you watching this and that's what you need to see in order to listen to a woman, then you're doing yourself a disservice and you're missing out on a great MC out here. And I'm talking about the young lady Rhapsody. Now Rhapsody, I mean, she had Beauty and the Beast that came out last year. If you didn't get that, you need to get the deluxe version. I'm telling you, that joint is just bananas, all right? And she also had She's Got Game, which is another dope mixtape that she brought out a few years ago. She's been working with some of the greats out here. You know, Talib. She just got crazy freaking. She worked with Kendrick Lamar. She got crazy features, you know, Ab-Soul, you know, Schoolboy Q, all kind of people this young lady has spit with, and she definitely just follows in the trend and stays with the creative production from none other than my man Ninth Wonder. Okay, and Ninth Wonder, we know his track record. Come on, y'all, little brother. He burst on the scene back when, you know, Jay-Z gave him a little light, you know what I mean, which kind of blew him up. And we know he always just brings some dope beats. And they're both from North Carolina, so what can I say? Rhapsody brought out Crown. Okay, now it's supposed to be an EP. It's sneakily, you could call this an album. I would have paid for this, all right? I'm just letting you know, Rhapsody, you should have put this joint on the market. She kind of snuck this joint out here too, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciated that. And there's been a lot of buzz with Tribe lately, so, you know, I can see how stuff could kind of fall under the radar. But Rhapsody's Crown, first off, she released a video for the joint, which was just so dope, very positive, very uplifting. Guess what? After all this talking, I'm a hot writer. It begins with a nice positive track produced by none other than Ninth Wonder, all right? And it's called Crown. And it's just a track of the confidence that we need to try to chase. You know, talks about how we shouldn't limit it ourselves. And also, you know, we're kings and we're queens. And, you know, we got to take that responsibility in making a positive change. I'm telling you, man, you definitely don't want to miss out on this track. The video is dope also. Then we got Gonna Miss You, Gonna Miss You. That joint, production dope. The sample is dope. Of course, I can't sing. But, you know, metaphorically in this track, she lacks nothing. I'm telling you. It's a call out, you know, to fake friends, people we lost, things that we love that are gone now. You know, it covers things that, you know, that were good in our past that we might miss. Also, it covers the trash that we're going to miss that's not going to last long. So I'm telling you, that track, dope. Then we got The Knots produced Tina Turner. And it's like an influence from the designer, Timmy Turner, or whatever that crap was. And she kind of references to that. You know, she says, you know, you can't understand me, but you guys are like, you know, you like that Timmy Turner crap or whatever. and it has a nice Public Enemy sample. It got me so hyped at the beginning, and then the beat switch, but it was still dope, you know what I'm saying? Because like in the middle of the track, they put the Public Enemy little sample back in. Really, really dope production by my man Knots. Please don't miss out on that. Then we got Goals, you know what I mean? And Goals, it talks, you know, like the goals that women chase that really mean nothing. You know, you hear different people talking in the background of the chorus about things that they want, things that they're going to try to get. It's a great message track to all of us who are really basically out here chasing nonsense. Then we got Mad, which has the sample from the Solange track, Mad, that features Lil Wayne. From, you know, a Seat at the Table, which is really, really dope. Of course, we know that album is good. And she just addresses some things that she's been through in life and in the industry. You know, choices she's made that kind of make people mad. And guess what? If you're mad, whatever. You know, she also talks why she's mad, you know, from the different injustices that we've been facing in the past few years. You know, she mentions our loud voices now being heard. You know, and so she talks about Bill Cosby and all that, and just a whole bunch of stuff to just make people mad. So then we got Take It Slow, and Take It Slow has like this sample from that Dram song that features like Erykah Badu. And the one thing I will say is I never was a fan of that like California Love, that like synthesized voice or whatever. So I could tell you the production on this particular track really wasn't one of my favorites. And then it had like a little soft feel to it that just didn't fit the production. But what I do respect is her, you know, telling the dude, you know, to take it slow and respect her. And one thing that I could tell you that I appreciate about Rhapsody is she does at least acknowledge that she's one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And a lot of the nonsense she doesn't believe in. You know, she says earlier in the tape about reading her own Bible and all that. So I really respect that about her. And then I can tell you, the song takes like, you know, a dope turn, and then she gets into a song and like into another track, same track, but she switches it up where she's trying to impress the dude. So that actually got dope on the back end. And then we got Through With Him, and it's one of those infidelity tracks, y'all. You know, she's just letting the dude know that she's not stupid. She knows he's cheating. She goes through the different things of, you know, him with the phone, and you know, he think he being slick and sly. She heard about him out in the streets with the broad and all of that. So I really, really love this track. And also on the back end of the song, you know, it's basically, you know, about a corny dude, you know what I mean, that a woman should just leave alone, you know what I mean, and she kind of puts it in a nice way. Then we got 2 AM featuring none other than my man, the TDE representative, Soul Absol. And this is also produced by Ninth Wonder and Crisis on the board. I'm telling you, Crisis, shout out to you, man. Your production is dope also. I love the beat. The beat is just so smooth. And it's just, you know, a song about noticing your talent. And, you know, if you're out in situations that aren't good, you know what I mean, you need to kind of like get out of there before it happens. You know what I'm saying? Absol just goes crazy on this particular track. And then, in between, the beat switches. And if you cut this off before the song is over, then you're doing yourself a disservice, man. Because it gets into this melodic beat. And it's just, she just bars out, man, about, you know, seeing the fakes in the game and just staying away from it. And then it goes back into the 2 AM track to finish the joint up. So if you skip this track, then you just played yourself. Then we got Ooh Wee featuring none other than the great Anderson .Paak. You know, he's been getting a lot of love in 2016. I love her flow on this track. It kind of reminds me of like the old 50 Cent. You know, the production, again, melodic. It's a nice brag rap track rather, and she needs that sometimes because she's always, you know, trying to teach the youth something too, which isn't bad, but you know, sometimes you switch it up. She got a lot of different styles on this album. She talks her confidence on here, and we all know Anderson .Paak is just dope, alright? Then we got Fire featuring Moonchild. Once this beat comes on, you know it's some conscious bars that's about to get spit, y'all. You know, it's a song about all the things that you know we seen in the world in the past few years, and also, you know, how we're tired as a people of the injustices, and you know how we want to set the world ablaze if we don't get justice. You know what I mean? Fire. So I mean, it's the way the song ends is so creative, man, and it just talks to things that just makes us lose our mind, and it has a really dope sample. This is such a great way to end an album. I'm gonna get off of y'all nerves. I'm gonna rate this. Rhapsody, she definitely she's never was bad to me. You know what I mean? But I always had a few things there with her production. You know, which on this album is just such a major step up. You know, just a couple little things in there. This album definitely on an Uncle Brisk rating. I had to call my eye on this one, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, man. Once again, if you want thumbs down the video, just let a brother know why you're doing it. You feel me? I'm out. Peace. TUBARS.